And let's get going on round one. We're going to do raises at the bottom. So you can either stack up your bells or keep them separate, but just make sure that they are shoulder width apart. Roll those shoulders back, set up your A-frame. We're going to bring our squat down, lift, squeeze glutes to come up, drop down, squeeze those glutes, inhale, and then exhale. Lift your toes a little bit so you feel your heels supporting you. Inhale, exhale. And when you lift, don't go above your shoulder line. We want to be nice and even. We don't want to hyperextend those shoulders. One more. Keep those glutes squeezed, keep that core in, and then let it go. And breathe. Great work. Now we're just going to take a side step out, and we're going to be opening up these shoulders. So it's a plate serve. Keep our elbow on our body. Open up. And then we're going to serve out to the front. So to the side and to the front. Now we're going to take a step back and step to the side. Just point your toe as we come out. So let's set up for our plates. Again, don't let your wrist break back. Nice little J hook here. And we're going to pull out. And the other side. 3 and 4. Now, we're going to serve, point to the back. Serve. Squeeze those bells for 4. Back to our sides. 1 and 2. Good job. Keep those elbows on your body. Push it out. Toe touch to the back. Pull it out. Don't let your wrist break. And our last set, 4 and 4. Push, toe touch. Push, toe touch. Hold those bells and bring them down. Great work. And our last one, we're just going to do some curtsies. We're going to hold one suitcase out to the side. The other curtsy is here, and we're going to lift it as we come back up. So if you get tired and you want to leave the suitcase down, you can. If you can, leave it up. We're going to put the suitcase down, come to the center, lift. Just on that one side. Lift. One more. Bring everything down. Lift this one side out. Switch sides. Bring it down, and we're going to switch again. Lift to the T, suitcase down, fly out. we're going to switch. Last set of 4 and 4s. Pop it down, holding that core and lift. Nice and slow. Swapping again. Bring everything down. Wow. What a shoulder workout just by holding that bell and doing quite literally nothing with it but holding. All right. Back to our squats. Now last time I had my bells separated. I think I might stack up this time. Just to give it a little bit of variation. Get into that A-frame. Shoulders back, big deep breath, bring it down, lift, push up with heels, squeeze glutes. Lift your toes, sink down into those heels. Big deep breath going underwater. Execute, push up and exhale. Be astounded at how well your squat has improved over the time we've been working out together. Let's just do 2. Just focus into these 2. 1 more. Because you can. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale. Good job. Kick it out. Breathe as we set up for those plate serves. So the goal with the plate serve is to open up your shoulder up here. Elbow is in and elbow is out. Sorry about the touch. All right, shoulders back. Come to a 45, strong wrist. Hold them to your core. Keep those elbows on your body. Or toe, toe. Like a mini step out. And then push to the front, toe to the back. Back to pull aparts. Push it out. Pull it apart. Squeeze your bells. Push and pull. Last set. And out. Serve to the front, toe to the back. Bring those arms down. Good job. Our last one, curtsy lunge. Again, if your knee is not feeling it, just take that crisscross step back, all right? You don't need to put too much pressure on your knee. If you're not feeling it this morning, it's okay. All right, shoulders back. Big deep breath, pull in our core. Lift one arm out, suitcase down. And lift. Squeeze your bell. Bring it down, and we're going to switch to the other side. And switching again. Swap over. And our last set of 4s. Can you tell which side is your stronger side? This one, I'm much stronger. I feel more stable. But I got to put the effort when we switch. Swap. This is my shoulder that was injured, so I've got to concentrate to keep that T out there. Not letting it drop. Last one. Bring it all down. Whew. Those shoulders are burning. Good work on round 1. Let's get a drink before we go into round 2. That probably was our hardest one today, so you've done it. Well done. Remember, time over tension is where we get a lot of muscle growth, and holding that bell out there was a lot of time over tension. And that's why you're feeling it in the shoulders. But beautiful definition, strong shoulders, being able to pick up, lift up, do all the things you want to do. All right, in our second round, we're going to start with sumos. So remember, nice and wide. How do we get there? Shoulder width apart, toe, toe, heel, heel, and toe again. Now we have a good sumo for your body dimensions. All right, we're going to go from 6 o'clock to about half to 9 o'clock and push and pull in. So start here. Chest is open, shoulders are back, bells are out. Give me a nice hook. Don't let your wrist break back. We're going to drop it out. We're going to come to half, push and pull, back down. Come to half, push and pull. Inhale and exhale. You're doing great. more. And bring it down. Good job. Now we're going to go into a static lunge. So that means we're not stepping back. We're just getting into that position. We're dipping down to whatever level. Go straight down. Don't go forward over that knee or it's going to hurt. And we're going to switch sides. And we're going to curl hammer and curl, regular curl, bicep curl. Hammer and bicep. Shoulders back. All right, so we're going to start with hammer and then turn wrist for bicep. Hammer, bicep. And switch legs. Start with hammer. Hammer, bicep. Good job. Swap again. Squeeze your bell as you come up. Hammer and bicep. Switch legs. Never go till you're ready. Hammer curl, bicep curl. One more set. Hammer, bicep. Swap again. Two more. And come up. Whew, good job. Little burn. A little burn. All right, our last one, we're going to just march, twist. We're going to start with twisting marches, and then we're going to hold for overhead marches. Again, if your knees don't want to come up all the way today, just go to toe with your marches. Feel more stable, or if you can bring it up, great job. Stack up your bells. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back down. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift as high as you can and reach up. Bring it down. Bring it up. Bring it back down. Push it up. Back down. We're just doing 2. 1, 2. Bring it up. 1, 2. Come back down. Breathe. Good job. Kick it out. My goodness. That was a good round. We're going to go back to the top one more time. All right, go nice and wide for your sumo. All right. This time we're just going to do a letter O. All right, a little O. So we can go nice and wide. Hands are in the front with palms forward. Drop it down. Little O. Down as much as you can. We want to stretch out the inside of that leg. Point those toes out. Drop down. Hips are dropping down. Like you're sitting on the smallest camp chair. right, just 3. Think about these 3. Last one. Bring those feet back together. All right, good job. We're going to go to static lunges and curls. So take a step back to wherever you feel comfortable. Shoulders are back. Remember, we're going straight down. So we're going to hammer and then curl. Hammer and curl it. Switch sides. Swap again. Lock in your core so you feel solid. Swapping over. One more set. You got this. Again, this is my stronger side. I feel really good and solid here. I like my form. But then when I switch over here, I feel a little bit less confident, but I'm putting that effort, making my core in, making sure I drop my knee correctly, taking it slow. One more. Bring it up. And kick it out. I'm just mindful of that imperfection. That knee hurts a little bit when I go down on that one, but I try to just give it stability, knowing that I'm training it to improve. All right, stack up your bells. We're going into our marches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go as high as you can. Elbows are locked up. Bringing it down. Now I pull across. Pull my core in. Bring that knee up. Bring it down. Great job. Bring it down. Lift it up. And just give me 2 again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring it down. Exhale. Great job. Those big overhead reaches with those marches are going to really work your core. Have a strong core so you have a strong center of balance. And let's grab our chair for round 3. Hold into our core and let's bring it down slowly. All right, make sure you get a drink. Now we're going to be doing arms for our seated round. We did a lot of legs already in our first 2 rounds. So if you feel that your arms are getting a little bit tired, drop the weights. Let's just do them with nothing, okay? Or if you have smaller weights like a 0.5, you could, go down. That would be good as well. All right, the first one, we're just going to be rotating. So we're going to be here, we're going to be lifting up, back down, lifting up. So it's a rotation of our elbow. We're going to go quick, and then we're going to open it very slowly. So we're going to go quick and slow. So I'll just turn slightly so you can see I'm right here grabbing the handles. Big deep breath, and we're going to bring it up for 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 2 more. 2, 1. Leave it here. Now we're going to open slow, very slowly, and close very slowly. Don't let your wrist break. Open slowly, close slowly, open and close, open, slow, and close. Now this last one, I want you to pulse it, little pulses, like you're drawing with a crayon with those handles of those bells, and slow, and rotate down. That is a burner. Good job. Breathe and shake it out. The next one we're going to do is those extensions like we do in our warm-up. So we have our bells and we're going to extend out again. All right. So let's bring it up. We're going to start here. Elbows are up. Feet are shoulder width apart, and we're going to extend out. Let's squeeze your bells. We're going to go a little bit quick. Holding your core. Squeeze your bells. Now leave it out, wrist twist. Just twist up and down. Three, 2, 1, and bring it down so slowly. Oh my goodness. Good job. Well done, well done. All right, the last one we're going to do is bent arm flies. So before we were rotating up, now we're going to push that elbow out, all right, like you're pushing out, and you use pec muscles to like pull. So bear down into your chest and pull up, and then we'll do some little punches with it at the end, all right? So hold on to your bells, pulling that core, or you're pushing, pushing. 3, 2, 1, leave it up. Now little tiny punch, punch. We're not extending very much, just punch it out. Quick and tight and small. Three, 2, 1, bring it down. Woo! How effective was that? Little tiny movements, but we were making it work. All right, we're going to go back to the top again. We're going to start with those lifts, all right? So we're trying to rotate this shoulder right here. Come into your 90 degree at your elbow, hold into our core, and we're going to lift that elbow up, rotate. We're going to do 2 more. 2, 1. Now elbows up and open. Open. Slow it down a little bit. And the last one, we're going to pulse it. Open with a pulse and close. And bring it down slowly. Wow. Good job, everybody. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with ourselves. All right, roll it out. We're going to go for extensions. All right, bring the elbows up. The bells are right here. Open up those elbows and extend. Extend. Now squeeze. One more. Wrist twist. Three, two, one. Let it down slowly. Big deep breath. Breathe. Good work. Shake that out. And our last one was those bent arm flies. You're doing so well. Again, sit up nice and tall in your chair. Give me that 90 degrees. Squeeze your bells. And we're going to push it up. Push and squeeze your bells. Two, one, leave it up. And a little punch, just a little punch. Tiny, 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 tiny. Little pummels. Go as quick as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your elbows down. Oh my goodness. Pop the bells down. We don't need them. Shake that out. My goodness. How effective was that? Shake those out. And those are such little good things that even if you don't have bells in your hand, and just say as you're mindlessly going through your day, you know, you could give it a couple of these or a couple of rotations. Like if you've been sitting at your desk or you've been doing some artwork, you know, just do a few of those in between. And you're gonna feel so much better. All right, get a drink really quick because that was a great workout. And let's cool it down now. Let's stretch it out. Let's thank our bodies for what we've done today. Reach down and come back up. Reach down the other side. And then reach behind you. And the other side. Reach it up. Reach it up. And thread it through. And the other side, thread it through. Circle and back. Pull it in. Push it back. Lift it up. Elbows back. And then bring our hands up, elbows down, look up. Elbows down, looking up, down, and up. Keep your elbows up and just turn. Turn the other way. Dip that elbow a little bit. Dip the elbow a little bit. Bring your hands up and down. Roll your shoulders out. And let's look up and down. And left and right. Lay your ear down. And make a circle. And the other way. Shoulders again. Take a big wipe, thumb down, pull your elbow in, pull it in so you can feel your stretch in your shoulder blade and bring that chin over. It's a hard one to master, to feel the stretch in your back. Big wipe, thumb down. A lot of people just do it right here with the arm, but pull this elbow in so you can start to feel your shoulder blade being stretched. Bring the chin over. You really want to get those long muscles stretched and activated as well. All right, so let's finger walk it up. Make some circles to come down. And the other way. Flick them up and down. Left and right. And then throw it out for 5. And give me a 4 and a thumbs up. And then flick those fingers one at a time. And then thumb wars. And then take our hands and press them together. Push as much as you can. And pull. And the other side, pull and grip. Pull and grip, good job. Push it out. Circle 1. And reverse. And circle 2. And reverse. Together. And reverse. Push it away. And then let it fall down. Roll your shoulders out. And let's go for a little seated calf raise. And then pump it 1 and 2, left and right. Hop it in and out. And left and right. And then lift it and open it. And the other side. Good job. Peek our feet out with the heels out, toes up, and just reach out over those toes. Stretch it out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale. Come up really slowly. We're going to pick up a heel, lift it out, give me circles. And the other way. Petals. Figure 8s. And then just with your toe up, just bounce slightly. And we're just kind of moving this hip a little bit. Good job. Bring it down, other side. Heel out, circles. The other way. Petals. Figure 8s. And then lift. Just bounce a little lift. Hold in your core. Bring it down. Big breath. Let it all go. One more. Inhale. Exhale and bring up that heel. We want to let it settle. Open it up. Open up this hip. Big deep breath and reach out and start exhaling really slowly. And then come up nice and easy. Pull in that knee and turn and look. And bring it down. Switch. Inhale, exhale, and bring it up. If you exhale, I find it's a little bit easier to bring that knee up and let it open and let it just relax. Big deep breath. Reach it out. Reach, reach, reach. And then come up nice and slowly. Pull the knee and turn and look. And then bring that down nice and slowly. Good job. Roll our shoulders out. Lift our toes. Get those heels down for our power up. Bring it straight up. Give me those hip circles. And the other way. Take a big deep breath and fold in half. And then let it fall. Just hang for a second. And then come up nice and slowly, nice and slowly. Good job. Roll those shoulders out. Give everybody a high five. Take in a big deep breath of all that is good today and let everything else go. And that was another wonderful workout. Thanks everybody for coming today.